明けましておめでとうございます。
明けましておめでとうございます
ね、
実家で散々ゴロゴロした後ですね、
実家でゴロゴロして帰ってきてゲームやってゴロゴロする。もう梅酒をだいぶ飲んじゃったんですね家で作ったやつでしょ。
そうですね。
ね、
米だけで
へへ
うまいです。
へへ。なんだこれ。わかったよ。このマーニャから鍵をもらったんですね。もともとあれですね、クレアにクレアがこのハリーの主人公ハリーの割と情報を持ってて、多分過去に RCM からいただいた書類なのかな、わかんないけど、僕のことを知ってて、米田のこと知ってて、でいろいろハリーがこうやって動いてて、で死体を下ろすのに、いやちょっとうちらの力じゃ無理だねってなって、クレアってか労働組合の人員の手を借りてこの死体を下ろすの手伝ってくれよってクレアに言ったら、いや俺たちは友達だ、友達なら願い聞いてくれるよなみたいな感じで雑用を押し付けられっていうところかな、今やってるあたりは。
クレアっていうのはその労働組合の偉い人かい、
偉い人、双子、兄と弟でひたすらずっと代替わりをして、2人のずっとね利権を得ていたという。ここじゃない、ここなんじゃないの、あれここじゃないんだっけ裏庭、ここは通れないのね。裏庭ってここのことだと思ったんですけど、違うんですかね。イブラート、これクレアね。クレアのために裏庭の温室の裏にある近い、あっちだねここって通れるの、もしかして通れないか、ダメでした。これ近道できないのかな、ちょっと遠いよね。いい、行くか。で、あと困ったことに14時だけど20リアル払えないとまたホテル入れないそうなった時にどこで夜を過ごすことになるかが全くわからない。
またキムが金貸してくれてんじゃないの。
ああ、そういうこと。
だって200リアル換金してたもんな。
ああ、そうや、70残ったよね、手元に70ありますよね。は
キム
貸してくれ。
ママや。
でもキム自分の分も払わなきゃだしな、もう金ギリギリじゃない。ここで間違いない。近いと続く入り口は風で傷んでおり、板を外してしてる。銅の釘は海風で緑色に変色している。ドアを開けとくかな。あれ、カンナキをよぎめないのに取っ手を少し許さなければならない。
Well, buddy, you open it. No need to go inside. Good job. Let's go now. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold.
そうだよね。
As you hold the open door, you can
入るぜ。クレアからは開けるだけでいいって言われたけど、もちろん入るよ。だって面白そうなものがあるじゃないか。
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst a mysterious symbol, a little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic
陽気なモデルはなんとなく不快感を覚える。人間に対する興味は感じられない絵だ。不快感の正体は何だ。多民族は私はあまりついていない。ああいうことがありがとうよ。特に意見はないかな。共感ありがとう。あ、最も笑える中道主義者っていうトロフィーもあった。興味がないだけですね。キムは今日嫌いだもんね。人種差別。この部屋に侵入したことに対してむしろスカッとした気持ちになってきたよ。 イエローマンマグカ
Yes,
ップ。
your
はい。
broken mug friend would feel very much at
Oh.
home here. The same
拾
humor,
ったマグ
the
と
same mocking
そっくりだって。
lines.
これゴミ箱に捨てられてたんだよね、死体の近くの。あ、お前もしかして間違いなくここにあったものだ。どんな人間が住んでるかは知らないが、自宅のゴミをワーリング・イン・ラグズの廃物入れに入れた可能性がある。そしてそいつは組合の怒りを買うことになった。まさにいよいよ面白くなってきたってやつだ。
Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
これはもっと頻繁に他人の部屋に侵入するべきかもしれませんな。本当に死んだ男の服を捨てたやつと同一人物だと思うか。どうだろうな。どのみち僕は捨てられていた服は大した手がかりになるとは思っていない。もしかしたら単に全く関係のない地元のいざこざかもしれないし、だがまあ面白い偶然ではあるな。そうだね。この住人は筋骨たくましい髪型のファンタジーヒーローが好きなような。筋骨。ダメだ、読めなかった。なんか普通のドレスシャツを手に入れたよ。臭くないシャツ。旗に抱えた赤い太陽の曇りさが感じられるようだ。歩行勢の隠された世界という題名の本が開いたまま置かれている。これはマグネシウムですね。服でいっぱいの小型スーツケース、キャップが止まったようなか。こんなもんか。帰ろう。関係ありそうじゃん。ものの8分で家を荒らしてきたよ。開けたぜ。でクレアに報告しなきゃいけないのか。あとコックのボルシチに何かが入ってそうだ。あとハーディーボーイズに話をかけなきゃいけない。メジャーヘッドに死体を下ろすように頼まなきゃいけない。クーのにも聞かなきゃいけない。クーの話したくないよ。
Just an ordinary
ラック。
wall.
近いところ近かったね。おじさんの石の代わりも見つけらんないし、まずコックに聞くか。よいしょ。全部が全部やんなくていいけどね。よいしょ。コック。
The man ponders
Hey,
his
you.
cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
ボルシチ。でもなんか挨拶するか。
The mention of Manana gets his
Manana.
attention. He smiles and delivers up. They're friends.
友人っぽいね。
He looks up at you, then looks. Shrugging is an international sign for.
知らないっていう。
I don't know.
Speak Revacholian. We speak Suren. There is no such thing as the Revacholian language.
The cook is still smoking. Ashford.
Good thing he didn't understand a word of your stupidity.
みんな冗談だよ。ボルシチね。
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Horse need more.
ボルシチ。もっと。ボトカ入れる？
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy.
ウォッカ。
Clever move by the
ボルシチにウォッカ入ってんだ。
Vodka borscht! I love it, brother!
ネクタイ興奮してる。
Turning it up seems like
酒
a
が入ってんの
dangerous
か。
idea. Honestly, the place is a powder keg.
イエスだ。ボトカを入れてくれ。
He smiles, nodding vigorously.
コックは笑顔で近づくうなずきながらボトルの半量のウォッカを鍋に
With a
注
whistle,
ぐ。
he stirs the
そして口梅混じりに鍋をかき混ぜる。やったね。ここには立派な鍋が
He
たくさんあるな。
smiles and bangs his ladle against each
かわ
of
い
his
い。この
pots
人かわいい
in
よ。
turn.
その調子で、バンって、その帽子、一杯もらえないか。
He smiles
やっ
and
た。
nods enthusiastically. And chattering
彼は
away
笑顔
at
で
his
熱心に
language,
うなずく。
ladles some brew
あ
into
り
a
がと
small
う。
thermal
ボランティアありがとう
cup,
ね。
then hands it to you.
仲良くしてくれ。これからも友達が少ないんだ。仮にも。よし。なんか言いたいことがありそうじゃないか。お前に
Looks like the circus
ライ
left
タス。
town, but the clowns are still here.
喧嘩腰だの。どれから聞こうかな。
What are
1
you
人分
talking about, man?
はじめはメンバーなんぞいやしね。ハーディーボーイズは何人で全員ここに揃ってる。
Or what?
そういうのないか。お前さんはじめはメンバーになりたいっていうのがあいにく募集はしてねえな。
boss, we've been talking and we think
彼
she
女
could
のメンバー
maybe
にさせて話し合ってたじゃん。おいグレン
This person Glenn wants to
ボロを出すな。
real she. So there's an eighth Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl.
shut the fuck up, Glenn.
名前じゃぶん殴るぞグレン。今話してるのは俺だろうが。
So let me get this
口
straight.
が悪い。
There is an ace hot.
That's right. We're not
俺た
talking
ちは何も
about
話さない。これはハーディーボーイズのプライベートの問題であって事件とは一切無関係だ。
You're not cops here.
ここじゃお前ら警官でも何でもねえ。甘い鍵のあるな。
Good. We are all watching each other.
大いに結構我々はお互いに監視し合ってるというわけだ。捜査官、彼に何か質問は
There's no point in pushing further
Oh.
things. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this eighth Hardy sooner or later.
証拠となるものを見つけてきたよ。
Incriminated. Now that's a big one.
やばいやつだ。あんたの足跡は現場中に残されてるぞ。
We all got a pair. We wore them the night we took the pretty boy out back and hung him by the neck. Yeah,
あ
we did this together, all of us, until he was dead.
あんたが殺しと認めるんだ。まさしくその通りだ。これが違う7人だよ。この正直者たちは一人もかけずにここに来た。何があったのか全て話し、これ以上あんたの時間を無駄にしないよう努めたんだ。
Their claim to their
彼ら
considerable
の傍
strength
受人差は、
don't talk
風
about
的優位に
the
よる
rest
ところが大きい。もう
and
逮捕はし
only
やすい
bring
な。
attention to your inability to do so.
男を連れと指示を出したのは誰だ。
There will be no singling anyone out.
誰か一人を逮捕したいのはハーディーボーイ全員を逮捕する
Hardy
ことだ
boy,
ね。
do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest
そ
them
んなことは
all?
できると思ってる。全員をしょっぴかなんてゲートあんたに可能かしら。
Titus, keep addressing.
うん。
He wants everyone to know he's in charge.
ケンイ君。
Who do you fucking think does?
度胸をはらんだらむしろ面白がってる。はあ。まあ、君じゃない
That's
の
right, asshole. Titus Hardy
Chunky.
runs the Hardy Boys.
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
うん。
No, you did not get an answer. Titus does administrative work. He pushes paper, fills out forms. The others can't read. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
これは
We hanged him up by his neck until he...
Didn't they teach you any?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cops. Certainly enough to have put up with his back sass. Deliver a knockdown observation.
Titus,
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious
sure?
body to the tree.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
えい
Actually,
ダ
well,
メだ。
this one. But he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
あいつ、そう、訓練された兵士だったんですけ
Numbers,
ど。
asshole. How do you
Maji?
think? You're right.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
right fucking here. The fucker pranced in here like he owned.
Titus lets the others clear out the details. So he
Like what, Copper?
You don't have to keep.
I know, Lizzie.
電
Relax.
気の日曜の夜
We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like
Known him? We don't. Yeah.
quiet.
ない
The
そ
Pines
りゃそう
No. I mean,
あくまでパインズの
the stupid ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
まあそこまでは分かってる
This is where he tries to sow discord between you two. Because he
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard.
うーん
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end.
はいなんで
Don't
殺した
waste
の
your last questions.
Why? Because he was
あなたは無価値なクズ傭兵でおまけにこういったなんで一線を超えちまったからだよ
He stepped out of line.
うん傭兵だったよ
He stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike.
奴は恋や住めないも渡られてきただろうおらんやら特殊部隊で訓練を受けたプロだ
A live grenade.
うん
Right here in our bar.
お前たちの店爆破しやがっ
this
た
one has a special gripe with him coming.
I can't prove it, but I
う
know
んまあ確証はないんだ
the wild
はい
pines. They hire murder shit
う
like
ん
that.
よう知ってん
Sorry
ね
of
Cause one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm on these
ああ言ってたの
goddamn
ね
Really?
事実か
really? Had a gin and tonic up there? Sang some R&B's.
ん
We couldn't believe it either. But he fucking did. Right there.
へえ
Wrong. He
あ
harassed
女
women.
たちに嫌がらせをした一人はレイプされた警告に何人か殺すを脅して労働者にも嫌がらせをしやがっ
There's slight unease in him, so
たあ
he regrets
あああ口を滑らしちゃった
Kill
ね
us all. If we don't open the gates.
うん
If we don't let the scabs in. If we don't bend over.
う
That
ん
was before he started coming here.
Yeah. He said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night.
へえ
Drinking, grabbing girls.
Grab someone?
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Liver Lake. The fucker grabs her legs.
Yeah.
Stops. Show me your cunt. Why don't you show me your cunt? Then he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
顔見知りの女ね
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you.
Yeah. Me and Eugene got around. Aren't you fucking listening?
すまねえなうん
No,
誰なんだい
you're not getting the name. That's Martin May's matter. I'm not
教えてくん
discussing
ね
it with you clowns. Yeah,
かけたろ
man. Why don't you?
Won't you want to not go down this path?
うん
And yet you still
Not in the arrest.
by your side. The lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon. Easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed, and they
Katanya, no.
outnumber us. The lieutenant tries.
Wise move. You made the right choice.
どうすりゃええねん
Your investigation here is
しょうがないんかい
Leave Martinez, go back.
I think we're going to stick around. Thanks. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real long.
Reticle. So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equals.
初対面で舐められてらっしゃる
報復に来るかもよ。
Wouldn't want a Pete of his grandma.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start.
Let them come. The hardy boys are
Good
right
idea.
fucking here. You heard the name. Right here. We're armed. Yeah. I will oil it, brother.
The moon is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole Merc platoon.
勝っちゃってるからな、一人。ハートライフル
We
取った
got
らどうすん
weapons of
の？
our own. We got Ister 50s. Zila guns. Glenn's got a... I guess we're gonna see.
そっか、
Right about what?
祈ってるよ。
That a 50 caliber bullet goes through shit? Yeah, I am. Big fucking surprise. So are the local gangs. Yeah.
These people are trained military.
No, they're not.
こ
They're
いつらの中では
uncoordinated
どうでもいいん
and...
です
What
ね。
do you mean?
OK。
Okay.
まあいいか、まあいいか。やつはあんたを宮越ししてもってことだ。あんたならやれる数で勝ってるからな。やつは来たらあんたの前につくだよ。つくよ。俺が自分の銃を見つけたら武器をもう一丁増えるしな。うん。まあ行っちゃう上かな。
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
He really doesn't like you
Men,
ruffling their feathers like that.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot
Oh,
to
that's
shit
you.
every day. Can't
Ah,
go to
oh.
war with an attitude
報
like
復
that.
にと警告したから五分五分。
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
And what exactly
you.
is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? All the while talking
ガキにはね、
racist
いじめられてる
shit.
よ。
Don't think we aren't watching fascia. People here trust us. We're
いじ
getting
めた
so
り
you
してないよ。
keep saying, and I do want to believe you, but it's getting harder and harder. E, didn't Carly say something?
Yeah. Callie said you've been hanging around the daycare center. In the bushes, man. By the jungle gym. Trying to set up some weird field trip. To your...
I can believe that.
There is no
女性ないわい。
Please stop hanging around the jungle gym.
まあ帰るか。また後で来るよ。ああ、クリアに。どうしようかな。やっちゃうか。もう。ね。権威か。権威くん。よし。
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still
ヨ
here.
ネダ寝てる。寝てたね。ごめんね。
As you look around this room full of
よしよしよし。
swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar? You believe the place was called Precinct
41分所
41.
ね。
It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men sitting on desks.
Huh?
あは。
You got a problem with beer.
Not quite there yet. Push on.
Speak for yourself,
あ、
buddy.
これだ。
We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
諦め同然だったんだ。
They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week. Kids dead. Fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a infected.
モニカのデカパイ。
So, What? What do you want from me? We took care of it.
Don't let it drink. One more push. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Titus?
お、
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
ほうほ
You wanna help her cop?
Oh.
Fine. I'm gonna let you help her.
う。まあ被害者だからね。
If you don't, if you question her, harass her,
うん。
a freight train.
ふう、激痛の貨物列車が。
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on duty. She's staying here in the work.
うーん。
Silvery jumpsuit. That's I'm on duty.
アマンド。
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That
はい
girl.
はいは
She knows you drank so hard you forgot you
い。う
were
ー
a
ん。
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
引く。もう最初に会った金髪の人ね。うん。平成装ってみるよ。
You inexplicably had
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions.
whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off.
うん、どういう関係ですか？
How well?
Well enough, Copper.
う
We
ん。
partied. She's been here for a few months.
うん。
You mean Revachol? Nah, she's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some
という
sort.
か、ちょっと待って。
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad... Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both. What's with all the silences?
もう沈
It's
黙は
like
な。
these guys don't know how to and what was up with the party she and Titus did? It sounded
楽しそうじゃねえかよ。
You don't know
いや、知ってる
her.
よ。
Not the way I...
まあ、それは
okay.
ね。
This turned out better than expected.
What do you think I meant?
かな
Yeah, we...
ああ、やったぜ、なんか
What's
文句。
that? No, we just fucked.
う
That's
ー
all.
ん。
I'm not gonna give you many details if that's what...
He really
But
went
there you-
out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get from him.
He did it before we
Seguro yo.
killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish it.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe?
2週
I
間
don't
前。
know.
Here you go, boss.
へえ。
Remember what I said.
はい
Freight
はい。
train
了解。
of pain.
もう一旦失礼しようかな。ああ、でもこれも聞いとくか。
Like hell you will. There is no local drug trade.
We'll do that. In the meantime, the person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints.
うん。トラックの運転手が、そう、絶対足跡の中の一つだからね。
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
あはー。キム。
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runs on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
うん。 あ、運転制御聞くか。
Who fucking who? People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to yours.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only...
My answer is
お、そくらい。
off.
Finally, you got something.
And here we go. Back.
I know. Fatty walked on all fours. He's so fucking fat. Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boy.
喧嘩すな。
You heard him. It was Angus on all fours. Anything else?
失礼するよ。ありがとうよ。キム、話したがってるじゃないか。
Officer, what was that?
さっきのって
You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know that woman?
ああ、それね。一応知ってる。
Is there something I should know before we talk to her? 会ったことあるよ。 You were not in good shape on Monday. Okay, that's manageable.
それだけだと思うよ。それだけだと思うよ。
This is unprofessional. Not sharing information with me is
ごめん
unprofessional.
ね。
His opinion of you has lowered considerably.
ああ、下がったよ。みんな悲しいこと言うな。おお。論理。肉体装置か。手さばき。手を取り戻せ。かっこよくなってきてない？格好。神のケツ。すごいかっこよくない？かっこいいかね。なんか頭が怪しいね。ちょっとね。平成が上がってるのか。平成いいな。今日はまだ火曜日。上行っちゃおうかな。死体も下ろしたいんですけどね。どうしようかな。なんで？
The pockets of these new
新しい
jeans
ジーンズ
are
のポケット
perfect
まさに手を
to
突っ
keep
込む
your
ためにある。
makes you look cool. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper.
チューインガムだ。
It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closely if you have not familiar in a good
何？インベントリー？インタラクトか。インタラクト。こんな技が、よだれが出てくるね。
There it is
よ
again.
だれが出てるのか
The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon.
夏の。
Smells like the end of some distant summer. The sun sets into the sea, but water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, there is a movement next to you. The shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. Why are you talking to a gum wrapper? Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a blossom of skin and flowers. Your heart will feel so soft. Yes, from the height of antiquity. A lot.
思考ゲットできるんだね。思考をガン無視してたんだ。 結局ね、これをゲットしたところでなんかね、何がどんだけ増えるかはわからない。あー、取ってみないとわかんないの。解決策。気になるけどね。でもやっぱ永続的だからやっぱアンロックすべきかな。なんかアンロックするかね。なんかいっぱい空いてるし、なんか何がいいかな。これは潜在の痕跡。はあ。いやー、これを取ったとこで果たして何がもらえるんでしょうね。再建行ってみようか。全然わかんねえや。ガム行ってみようか。それでもあと3ポイント。じゃあ行ってみようかな。誰だか寝ちゃったからな。誰が寝てるね。
The door is there's still a dent in the vinyl where you punched it before. This little depression is all you could inflict. You're just as alone as the last time. Bright morning. It was morning all along. You should have seen it. The words still echo in the hallway. The door feels cold.
Who is it?
This is the police. Can we come in?
警察です。ドアを開けてもらえます
Come
か？
on up. The door is open.
ドア開いてるわ。今髪を乾かしてるか
Drying
ら。
my hair.
失礼するよ。間違えた。視覚者見積もり、彼女はここ長期滞在してるよ。この部屋には悲しみが染みついてる。ああ、そうなの。開けていい？開けるね。ああ、死体が吊るされている。
This medicine cabinet is full of wares.
錠
Sheets of
剤のシー
pills
ト。
haphazardly stacked.
歯
One,
ブラシ。
it's been used quite a lot. Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to
こい
pill
つはかな
bottle.
りのコレクションだね。
Acetyl
Anything of note?
ない。
pill
それ。
bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol.
MRCRA ってなんだろう。
Opioid receptor antagonist.
鎮
It's
痛
used
拮
for
抗
the
薬。
morphine overdoses.
ああ、鎮痛薬の過剰摂取時に。はいはい。どうだ
Among
そん
some
な
foreign,
しん
probably
どかったの
Elysium
ね。
or Godvoldium. Marked red blister packs. You find. What do you find?
これは何だと思う？めちゃくちゃに
Know-how.
高い。
A bright orange bottle.
鮮やかオレンジ色のボトル上にプレプタイド
Sunny,
と書かれている。
happy letters.
太陽みたいにご機嫌な字で、お渡りだベイビー、これこそてめえが探しますためのブスだ。この小さなプラスチックの容器を持ってるだけで、手のひらが汗ばんできやがる。
And your chest swells
そ
with
してあなたもね、誇りでみなぎります。ご覧ください。生産地はここレバーショーでサンバティスト社製とあります。レバーショーの由緒正しく偉大な製薬会社でございます。
traditions.
見つけたよ。
Peptide. A euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine.
薬局処方されるペケペケペケペケだ。
The fuck are you waiting for?
だ。
Let's get super fucking preppy.
あ、キムと話しちゃった。でも盗んでみよ
Silently,
う。盗めちゃっ
slides
た。
into your pocket.
8%だったのにね。
As you turn
やった。
into your pocket, feels so sleek and beautiful.
薬をゲットした。滑らかで美しい手際だ。やったな。てめえはブースト装置を搭載したんだ。これでまたスーパー刑事になれるぞ。ハリーよ、早くその
Just
汗
put
まみれ
it
の手
in
に
your
持ってみろ
sweaty
よ。
little hand.
取っただけですからね。使ったりはしないんでね。じゃあ、上に行こう。それはね、キムだ。 こっち？あ、閉めちゃった。ごめんキム。こっちだね。お前さっきドアを閉めたはず。誰かに見られてる気がする。急いでベッドメイクしてやだ。すごい、階段登ってすぐベッドなんだ。ちら、あー、ここなんだ。タバコの煙に匂い充満してる。アストラメンソールだ。小さいのが重量のあるドアだ。情はどこに見当たらない。あんなきゃ分かってる。どこに繋がってるんだ。
I don't know. It is not the first close. I don't know. The further we get, the more
below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans. A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building.
ああ、そうだよね。いつか開けたいね。大装置か、足が痛いよ。
You kick it, gun.
All right, let's trash the place.
Let's not.
Your foot is ready to explode and punish the sturdy door has lost all bent metal, broken glass. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
ただのやつ当たりだよ、それは。
Look, there's a discarded
牛乳パックは床にされて、あれも破壊したらどうだ。
Why don't you destroy that too?
ごめんよ、牛乳パック。
You're right.
面目ない。
That's definitely not the behavior.
アンガーマネジメントね。冷めたコーヒーとハイネズミのような灰皿。不思議な表現がするね。じゃあ肉体装置か。これね。じゃあタンクトップ着て話しかけようかな。肉体装置何ね。あ、クレーシュクラッシュ。屋上にようこそ。
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built, then toned over several years of self-defense training. You can sense it in the shop.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
清掃婦がいるのか。
Oh yes.
ああ、そうだった。1号室の伝説を建物中駆け巡ってた。地獄への門がそこに開いてた。ディスコ・インフェルノだ。なぜ清掃婦が辞めたのか教えてくれた。インフェルノのせいだそう。あ、清掃婦か。清掃婦っつうか。
I'm a detective from precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Have I ever?
どうかしら。警察官としての役割にはもう慣れた。
Oh yeah, feel the power.
権力に慣れてきたところで、お嬢さん。似合ってる？あ、本当？ありがとう。
We are investigating the murder of the man who.
I see.
あ、そう。
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something. No need to dilly-dally.
彼女は強い。どうもコーチ。いやーね。優しくいこう。めめしくない。
Coach physical instrument is overdoing it, even by my standards. Say something else first.
一応名前聞かせてもらえるかな。クラシエ・アマンド。どこ出身だい？
ブレデフォート、Republic of Orania。
ブレデフォート。何の仕事してんの？
Something stupid。
バカげた。
Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts.
わかんないよ。
His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's shown him a dead. He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
No. More stupid.
フランユ文化。
Guarani's literature. It's what I studied at the university. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Guaranese. All national literatures.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
パスポート、
I'm afraid you can't.
Why is that?
な
Because
ぜで
it's
しょう。
buried in a sealed plastic
封を
bag
したビ
in
ニー
an
ル袋に入れて
undisclosed
海岸
location
とある
on
場所に埋めたから、
along with cash
お
and
金は
everything.
飛行機のチケットと一緒に。
Thank you for your candor.
なぜそんなことしたんです？
They say so in your tourist
観光案
brochure.
内に書いてたの。川
Keep
の西
travel
側では
documents
渡航
away
関
from
連
your
の書類を
person
身に
in
つ
the
けて
west
お
of
く
the
な。
river.
もうそうなんだ。へえ。まあいい。
Okie dokie.
オッケー。
I'm
ちょっとだ
28.
君。28。
A bad memory, officer. Of lilacs and lightning.
ライラック
Parks,
といいな。
glass,
飛ぶよ。
duraluminium. What in the fuck does a con-
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
いない。でも全部話聞くか。
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
クーだな。
It's not very cool. But what can you do?
ありが
Your
とう。
record. So official.
個人的な質問って何？
It's pretty
ああ、
delightful.
デラックスだ。
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
悲しみが出ますよな。
Yeah. I
So,
contaminated it
yeah.
pretty bad.
うーん。
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door. For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. Talk around the establishment is
あは。
you have an industrial sad spill in there.
そうだね。
Somewhere below, military grade sand is dripping off the walls. You should say the first thing. It's honest.
アプリコットの匂い。これ何なんだろうね。
Introspection.
もう良くないこ
That's
とが
where
起
it
きたんだよ。
always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past.
恐ろしいよな。
Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got, with a bit of old love sprinkled on top.
もしかしたらそうかもなのか。
Love is terror.
愛は時として恐ろしいものだか
Sheer terror, panic, and screaming.
ら。ハーブのコレクションがある
Thank
な。
you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is
あ、
legal,
それは合法なんだ。
but you should still reprimand. No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
どうやってあらがうしなと思って
With money, sir.
お金を使っ
It's
た
not
の。
exactly the NT-star-sized caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there. Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you
それは
often?
よくある
Miss?
ことなんですか？
Better safe than sorry.
ああ、ね。プライベート
Oh,
タイム
yes.
あったよ
One。of my favorites.
へ
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours.
36時間起き
Not
ていら
being
れないとき。
happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a miracle
Oh.
molecule, basically.
いや、ダメだろ。拝借すな。怒られ
Very
る。
funky.
こっそり持ち帰るんだい。
You tell me, officer.
ああ、これ知らない
I've
んだ。
been trying to open it in case the contamination gets to the roof and I have to move on. No luck.
ね、開けてみようか、後でね。何して
I'm
る？
wondering.
英語
How
もいい？
long have you been?
About 4 months. I came in
何ヶ月？
November.
へ
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol. Because it's the funkiest building in
ファン
Martinez.
キー。
And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell, I'm winter.
How long?
About 4. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in... I heard this is where the washed-up disco has been spent.
よく来たな。
She looks at you and nods.
聞くか。
Okay. Something difficult?
辛い経験な
I've
そ
been
れなり
through
にしてきてるから
half
どう
a
いうこと
dozen
を言ってるの
difficult
か。
things. Which one do you mean?
性的な暴行を受けたりしたか。
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
聞い
Yes.
てみるあ、
It's a bit early in the morning for rape.
ちょっと時間早すぎないまだ朝よ。
She sounds positively buoyant,
あ、そうなの
totally unbothered.
もうここだぞ。早くはない。
It is afternoon.
あっという間に時
Time
間経った
flies,
ね。
man.
つまりされたってことか。
Yeah.
そうね。
I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
されてないってことにする。彼のことでこんなくだらない嘘つきたくないし。
Tell them it's not my style.
あいつには私のやり方じ
They'll
ゃない
have
って伝
to,
えて。
you know,
どう
if
して
they
もそう
want to
いうこ
jazz
とに
up
した
the
いんだよ。
charges, they'll have to get someone
レ
more
ブ向きな人を仲間に引き入れるしかない。
Are you saying that you were asked to tell
暴
her
行
you
され
were
て話すよう
assaulted?
に指示を送っていたということですか。
not explicitly,
は
but
っきりそう言われたわけじゃないけど、彼らの意図は汲み取れた。
it wouldn't
脅
hurt
迫
to
暴行や
spice
性
things
的
up
暴
a
行があ
bit.
ったって多少
Some assault and
脚色
battery.
したって罰は当たらない。
Sexual assault
それなら
maybe.
当然後者の方が
It
面
was
白
clear
く
the
ないじゃん。
latter would be spicier.
実際どんなことが起きたんだ。
We partied.
一緒にパーティーをした。ハーブじゃないの。
With all due respect, sir, I think
もう
you
少し
partied
早
a
いパ
little
ー
harder
ティーだっ
than
た。
that. Please, you're alive in 50. I've known people who party so hard they're dead at 14.
はい。
What
14
did
で
you do?
We drank, sir,
酒を飲ん
a
だ
lot.。
その大量
For
に何週間にわ
weeks,
たって。
basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked
What else?
stimulants.
あぶもやった。
Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder.
わあ、す
And
ごい
then。drinking
コンボ。
harder makes you do more speed.
エッチもしたん
It's
で
quite
す
the
か。
combination. We
お
also
互いに
had
特別
sex.
な感情を持っていたってことか。
The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the
下
bar.
の階でバーで
He
会
was
っ
on
た。
some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? With longing. She misses him.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
辛いか
Oh
も。
yes.
それ
I
は
have
もう。
multiple viewpoints.
うん。
From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look.
You called us. The
RCO
RCO.
に通報したのはあなただったんです。
Yes. I made it.
ワンワイ。
And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell
確
everyone.
かに私はこのことは誰にも言わないでもらって助かる。マーティネーズでは密告で見なされるから。ああ、言わない
Reporting
よ。
crimes is confidential in Rebecca, please.
なぜわざわざ密告に相当することをした。
Because I couldn't handle it
耐えられなか
anymore.
ったから。
None
こ
of
の
these
住民は
people
誰一人
called.
として通報し
It
なかっ
just
た。
kept hanging
そういうと
there.
ころが通されたまま放置されていた彼が身につけていたものを剥ぎ取るようになった。だね。
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the red line a little. With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
Which landline?
The one downstairs, officer. I used the whirling landline. I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the
そう
right
して
thing
く
to
だ
do.
さってありがとうございます。あなたは正しいことをしたんです。
I didn't want to, sir. And he's still hanging there.
We will
Go
move the
ahead.
body to the morgue today, miss.
あげるね。何のためにそうだね。
I'm sorry, I can't
作
do
れ
it.
る
Not right now. Later,
ちょっと無理。
maybe.
今はやめて。
I keep
ご
I
めん
know
ね。
it's difficult.
She meant she sees him in her dreams. You pissed it all away. All of it.
はっおい、
Elysium.
何してごくん。
He had something to do with the strike.
ストライキと関
One
わっ
has
て
been
たみたい。
roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know
そう
about
だね。
it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail.
特
He
別
was
警部隊の一
ex-military.
員だったと思う
Worked。for Wild Pines
う
and
ん。
against the union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
うん。
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. Over drinks. It's been a long war. A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but
I have.
お、
Which ones, sir?
はいださい確実。
I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
うん。
Don't
それは
attack
言
them.
及しなくていいね。
She doesn't care.
遠慮しろ。
She breathes a silver.
should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
うん。
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her
彼
mouth.
女の目を見据える。むっちゃ言うな。やめよう。
Why not?
キム。キム、話すかい？
Looks like we have more to discuss.
だよ、例
with
の
those
ハーディーボーイと
so-called
話さなきゃいけない。
Hardy boys.
やらないことがまだありそうだ
Half。their reason just went out
う
the window.
ん、論拠の半分が消えた。
Nothing will make them respect the RCM.
彼ら何があっても
But it
RCM の
will
協力には
disrupt the
なら
game
ない。
they prepared for us.
うん、
We
彼ら
just
が
stripped off
ゲー
one
ムを
layer,
妨害することはで
whatever
き
it
る。
is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan. What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. Do you think so? Being candid is the best way to lie. The appearance of candor with some facts thrown in draws attention away from whatever one chooses to omit. She may be trying to control the pace of the investigation. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our inquiries will bring us...
まあ、ほうね。ハーディー、どんどこ行っちゃうかな。船だが寝てるんだよな。行くかのう。戻りますか？戻りますか？
It's you again.
よっ。
What is it? Fuck. I knew
くそ。
fucking
七草バイトは信用ならないと思った。
A whore, huh?
バイトと言った
A
か
lot of that going around, I think. From the mouths of
うん。
For the record, Titus
タイタス・ハーディは明確
did
に被
not
害者を指すバイ
explicitly
トと呼んだわけ
specify
じゃない
the。victim
ま
as
た
a
彼女を
whore.
信用していたとも
Nor
一
did he
切
say
明言してない。
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz.
怒った。
He raped her. It was he's out of his fucking mind.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
そばが言うな。彼女は真実を語ったんだ。
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you.
His hands become full.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody. Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fists down.
肉体装置かよ。
Everard personally
エラートはこれでね、
sends
体
me
質
to
のみ
take
なり
care
た
of
私
this.
を食い込んだ。
If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried.
Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's...
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. Then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man. You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a hawk...
Understood? You've listened in on their communication.
Since way before their chief started taking swing.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff.
What's on it? We call it the door gun, a megabix. You know why. Won't you listen to it? Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh, keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
いらねえ。聞きたくないよ。こうぐるぐるするか。よいしょ。それより歌を歌いたいんだよな。悲しいね。悲しい曲を。
The compact tape player.
This would have been very helpful with the Megamix, but it isn't anymore. My kinema only comes with radio. Let's try to find a new tape player.
七夜の呪い。ああ、七夜の呪いか。テープ。七は終わってるし。よいしょ。本当にアーマーも効くか。やれるタスクは全部やろう。あ、違う、間違えた。はい。あれ聞けないのか。やっぱあれか、友達じゃないからもうダメか。ダメだ。おい。焦るな。じゃあ質屋に行こうかな。夕方になってきましたね。だいぶ操作進んでるっちゃ進んでる。逆にやりたいこと多くてどうしようね。クレアにも会いに行きたいしね。
Hello. Yeah, we still have those boom boxes on the shelves.
どれ？これ？
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber.
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Sorry, man. I can't be giving out freebies. Never have.
急に
Won't now.
割引してくれよ。
A discount? I do.
A man like that in a neighborhood like this, in a rickety house falling into the sea, there's fear in him. Use it to your advantage.
10リアルはどう
Sounds
だ
like a rip-off, but okay.
え、いい
I
の
can make it 10, but no lower.
ありがとう。買うか。えい、
And here you are.
ありがとう。じゃあここで爆音で流すね。
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. You push, command set, and...
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost...
The harbor. That's the son of a Valsum crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens. Gonna run a room, Cordy.
部屋を借りてやるよ、コーティ。かなりいい部屋だ。中華、俺はもうごめんな。精神的にもう無理なんで。
I'll fucking do them
全
all
部
in.
越しカウンター上であのディスコードやってやる。ほら、上にいるあのダンサ
You
ー
know,
の売春
the
婦だ。
dance a whore
こう
upstairs.
いうにやってやるぜ。
Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops
最後の
spinning.
瞬間なんだ。
End of recording.
あ、そういうこと
It seemed authentic.
え
Probably
本物のよう
recorded
だね。
off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. It sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls. Indeed, but
There's more going on here than we know.
コーティ、なんか
Corty
ちょこ
could
ちょ
be
こ
short
聞いた
for
ことあるけど。
Costenard,
コ
one
ー
of
ティ
the
より
other
の相性、
mercenaries,
この
the
ところ
one he
もう
was
ちょい予言張りかけてるんだ。
probably the mountain.
ああ、あの人か。
Mr. Right to Work,
働く権利の人ね。ここ行ってなんだ。
a village on the Samaran Isola in South Safri. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about. Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an
だったよ
answer.
ね。
Or maybe Kohoy is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
ほうほう。
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
いろいろゲッチューしたな。じゃあ、クラッシュかな。いやー、どうしようかな。クレアん家にも行きたいんだけどね。なかなかどうしようかな。でも金もないしな。7リアルしかない。どうすればいいんだ。キムがまた払ってくれるかな。よいしょ。ダッシュ入るよ。お邪魔。よいしょ。ハローハロー。聞いたよ、クラッシュ。君襲われそうやったんやないの、やっぱり。なあ。
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
うわーい。買い出すかな。買い出す。
She puts her coffee cup down. This does not surprise her.
覚えてる様子がない。そうなのね。私は一度だって彼が善人だったとか善意のある人だったとは言ってない。私に対しては一度もひどいことをしなかったと言っただけ。ああ。彼らは具体的にどこでその録音を手に入れたのかしら。
It's intercepted
個人
radio
の無線で
chatter
の会話を
of
傍
the
受したものです。
sea,
暗号
recorded
解読
via
局を経由して録音されたものなので、
It's authentic
信憑性も十分かと。
Does he say he's gonna
黙
do
示録の
it
兵士流に決
soldier
め
of
て
the
やると言ってた。
apocalypse
あ
style?
あ、そうだな。言ってた
Yeah.
ね。
That was
ね
practically his
実質
pickup
彼の
line.
口説き文句みたいなものだった。
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not.
Did he say whores a lot?
他にも泡ずれって言葉は対応しなかった。今にも小ホイ流に決めてやる勢いだったりとか。 言ってたよ、コホイと。
He wasn't actually
実際
there.
彼はその場にいたってわけじゃないの。あの人はその遠征には参加しなかった。少なくとも私はそうは言わなかった。
Would have been
その道あの大惨事は回避できなかったでしょう
He
け
lived his
ど、
own little
彼は
cohort.
彼だけの小さなコホイを生きた。
Wasn't his
彼の生活はあらゆるところにそれは行き着いてた。怖がらせようとしたのかな。
No. I'm pretty sure
い
he
いえ、
did
どれ
all
も
those
全部彼は
things.
実際にやってきたことな
And
んだ
then
と
had
思
to
う。
internalize
自分
them
が
to
壊れ
keep
てし
on
まわない
living.
ように、それを全て
Until
内
they
面化し
just
なくちゃならなかった。
sort of
そ
turned
うして
into
そ
his
れやって、こういうのなんて言うんだっけ。
what's the word I'm looking for? Running joke. I was gonna say
鉄
running
板ネ
joke.
タ。そう、鉄
And
板
it
ネタ。
sounds like you didn't even get the good bits.
そっちはどれ
Levy's
一番面白いことを
punchlines
抜かしてし
got
まってるみたいね。
way
そんな
funkier
のまだ
than
可
that.
愛い方よ。レディの決め台詞はもっとずっと上記をしたものだった。
It was like the Seminoles conflict, the Cohoy massacre, and the
あの
36
人は攻めない紛
Family
争と
all
コホイ
rolled
大
into
虐
one
殺、
person.
それと36年のイースト飢餓を全部混ぜ合わせたような人だった。それにオランヤのセラミックアーマーを着せたのがあの人ってわけ。ベッドに入るときはシャワーを浴びるときでさえ着用したままだった。マジびしゃびしゃよ。でも恐ろしくはなかったのか。
Afraid of what?
何をする必要があるの。ハーディーボーイズの録音したテープはないよ。どうやらあなたはお母様に女は邪悪な生き物だって教わらなかったみたいね。頑丈な体があって適切な社会支援を受けられたの。私だってコホイに行った。目標の兵士流に全てを引き裂いてみせたはず。
She wouldn't. She doesn't have the full Hoy in her.
Did he tell you he had
そうしたことを実際にやったという
actually
話を
done
彼から聞いたことはありますか。
anything?
というのはここマルティネイズでのという意味ですが。
No.
いいえ、私たちは自分たちの神経系を痛めつけるのに忙しすぎて、そんな激しい感情を外に向ける余裕はなかった。彼は幸せそうだった。くつろいでたというか、彼くらいの男性が望める安寧を享受していたように見えた。
As much as a man.
There is a small measure of pride that she could quell the rage in such a week.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus.
She takes a very small sip
なんかこの際、
and smiles.
もうどっちでもよくない？被害者の話聞ける？
Like, for example,
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name.
あ、レリーね。
I just
あ
called
レ
him
リ
Lenny.
ーが釣られてる人
a
ね。
nickname?
ニックネームですか？そ
It
う
came
なの
from
かしら
Lenny
ね
Stat.。It's short for that.
Lily
Hi.
style.
レリースタットが最初の一歩としては悪くない。
It just occurred to me, colleague. We still have
僕たちはまだ個人の現場検証を行っていません。そうです。
The questions I have assume some kind of foreknowledge on our part. I suggest we go and perform it now and return once we've brought ourselves up to date.
まあできればね。
Excuse
じゃ
the
あそう
delay.
しますよ。
The situation.
The young woman nods.
下ろしてからか。あれだよね。めっちゃ人種差別する人に下ろしてもらうんだよね。行くかのなんかもうこのクラウシェとタイタスのね、なんかこう喧嘩を仲介してるみたいな気分になってきた。ちょっと一旦置いておくね。ゴミも落ちてないしな。ゴミ拾いしたいんだけどな。じゃあ入ったっていいんだから。メジャーヘッド。お仕事の相談です。下を置くから押してくれ。
You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order.
あ、本当に？
I salute
ありがとう。あんたってなんて高潔なの？私もそう思う。
but
俺がいる
while I
間、
am
誰かこの
gone,
橋の上で見
someone
張りに
must
立つ必要があ
stand
る。
guard on the
Eh?
page. That someone
Why?
needs to be
貴様ら
That
二人だ。
would mean you'll openly show the people that
お
you're
ー
taking the humans side.
組合の側につくか。どうする？キム。
This is the comfortable result from taking
なるほどね。
I could
Listen to her.
君がそう言うなら可愛い女やこいつは持ち場がないよう見張っていてくれ。やばい、人破りとバトりたくない。
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So you guys are like cops or
何なの
something?
警察。ああ、警察ですね。そうなるな。
Cool. I
Cool.
like men with guns and
みんな
power.
銃がな、
I'm
なくしちゃっ
cocky
たん
by
だ。
the way.
You hear that? He's breaking something.
おお。
Yeah.
That's
Shannon
true.
must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
俺も見てみたかった。
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops!
ああ、これだ。
Guarding that bridge like Emerald's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now?
Spoken by a mercenary, returning to their work.
ノードシャンフェイタ傭兵がなんか吠えてる。まあそうね。俺の勝手だと思うよ。
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno.
あ、クーノが爆笑してる。
The man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him,
巨人
walking past him.
ズンズンズンズン。
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself.
ありがとう。別に誰の味方になったつもりもないけど。そしてお前たちがやったことはオークバイ組合員にやったことと宣言したのは同じことだ。別にそういうわけではない。じゃあな、ありがとうよ。シャーヘッドめちゃくちゃ疲れてる。やったー。どうしたよ、ゲットできた。友達じゃない。いや、いつものルーティンに戻った。敵じゃない、敵じゃない、敵じゃないよ。でも死体見に行こうかな。5時半か。寒いだろうに、そろそろね。おいでんな。来るのどうした？もう今人？お前すげえシャ見逃したな。ああ、キプトはここに来て昨日のバキバキに折って帰ったんだぞ。今日ぶっ壊したんだ。しかもクソ簡単そうにあれゴールだった。見たかったな。お前はお 28%。へい。
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around, and he's been.
どうせ嫌なこったですよ。もう行くよ。ではね。さあ、死体だ。
The corpse lies on the ground among the
完璧に粉砕された松の枝の断崖を散乱する中に横たわっている。あ、そっと寝かされている。ああ、より控えめに喜ぶか。
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job.
ミスターメジャーヘッドはいい仕事をしたな。他の訴状はそれほどひどくない。よし、現場検視。
1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy.
The fuck are they on about? The cop's gonna cut his shit up!
把握した。
Lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
もうしたい。聞きたいことがある。
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
聞きたいことなかった。もう全部聞いた。
Come back later, Corporal.
現場検視ってなんだ？
You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
手伝ってこれへんか。
Unfortunately.
ああ、持ってない。園芸用の手袋持ってるよ。
They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes.
ごめんな、書くわ。
That's right.
You knew it because you inspected the dead man stares in silence as
死
you
んだ
crack
男が黙って
open
る
the
けど、ピ
ledger.
ンク色の検
The
視記録
bright
用紙は
red
記入用
paper
と
is
小森
covered
する
in
埋め尽くされて
boxes
いる。
and lists. Above those, an 11 field info form needs filling out first. It
よ
begins
し、
with
検証始める
It's
ぞ
you.。
ハリー・ルポ。
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings.
殺人事件番号。
KK57.
おお。
Next.
名前。
We've heard the nom de guerre.
レリ
What's
通
next?
称。
Date of
誕生
birth? NA.
不明。
Hmm.
年齢。
Roughly
50
50.
歳前後。
The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
うん。
Teeming with
この玉が
opportunistic
増殖した。うわ、微
microorganisms
生
letting
物。
out a foul-smelling diamine.
人種。
Mondial.
ムンディ人。
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks
性別。おい、アキ
Male.
男性。
Pigs can have sex.
男性。
nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly
死亡
and
日時。
indistinguishable.
We're still going with March 4.
51年3月
What
4
else?
日。
9. Body identified by is non-applicable.
KK57
死後
0503.
の鑑賞形
None.
跡。
At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word.
死後
Treatment.
鑑賞とは、死後の鑑賞ってのは具体的にどういうもの？
Interfering with the
遺
body's
体を置き
position.
したり損傷を与えたりす
How
るこ
did you not know that? Aren't you a
と。
cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed.
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dogwalkers.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-Delorium.
ああ、
Somewhere in
そっか。
General North, a small ship
Rosencrantz.
behind Rosencrantz Road. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits. The building is tall. So
おい
and so,
もうわけわ
all
かんない
across
こと
General,
どんどん言うな。
Coal City, GR.
We should start the postmortem.
The corpse cannot feel
Oh,
Kim's
can't you
hand
imagine me?
on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and
Naze.
lists on
Naze.
red copy of paper tries to answer
外
one.
部検査概要を
The deceased wears
よく
armored
アーマード
boots
ブー
and
ツ
white
と白い
briefs.
ブリーフ。
The make of the briefs is Babrodine.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes.
ゴール
Inexpensive.
でやってる。他のものじゃ
Size
ない。
M.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something.
書き
The
込む。
boots are ceramic.
ブーツはセラミック製、ガラス質の
They
エ
are
ナメ
fused
ル
to。his skin from blood
あ、
from
癒
the
着してる。
wound postmortem.
はいはい。
Tattoos.
次にタトゥー。
The upper torso is covered in
胴
a
体上
single
民族的な
continuous
織物
tattoo
を思わせる模様
resembling
の
national
大抵
pattern.
途切れないタトゥーで
It
覆われて
reaches
いる。
from the right shoulder. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case
so,
files as
ね。
document. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his
娘は
neck,
ハングマンズノッ
tied
ト。
with a
は
hangman's
い。
knot.
長さ3メートル。
Color
ワイパックついて
well
るよ。
nourished, athletically built,
栄養状態
measuring
良好、身長
1.8
180センチ。
generally consistent
50歳
with
前
age,
後。
about
保存状態
The
良好。
spine is bent more than the lieutenant compensated
十分で
for.
は
This
ない。
buster's actual height is about 1.85.
185センチをことにするわけ
He。could not take him straight on.
湾曲してるんだ。
Of course, I undercompensated.
うん。
Body hair is light brown.
体も
Distribution
明
is
るい茶
consistent
色。
with age.
年齢
The
と差は
deceased
ない
had。male pattern baldness. Hair is
男性型
compact.
脱毛症だった。髪触れる必要ある？触るな。
Lividity is consistent with hanging.
市販は首手
The
にある
head
も
is
の。
congested.
はい。
Contusions are present on the
ああ、
head,
透
chest,
析ね。
and
はい。
thighs.
低速の透析。
Fucking low velocity.
何が低速
You
でだ
think
よ。
Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? But
Ah,
not
come
talking shit about Kuno.
In addition, there are bite
それ
marks
か
on
ら、
the face,
頭と
scalp,
頭皮と
and
胸部に
chest.
捕食痕がある。野生動物に物を見せる。うひゃー。
Ligature mark.
首の索状痕は
Still wiring.
鉄鋼のワイヤー、鋼鉄のワイヤー入り。
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
準備万端だ。
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the bell to see the ligature mark below.
See, my pig is gonna fuck. No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
83%か。
You are? This pig is Kuno's.
バカ野郎。
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of
Yatta.
his neck, swelling over the edges
なんで
like white
上が
bread
るんだ？
rising
全然わ
from
からな
the
いぞ。
east. After
よ
some
し。
deliberation,
悩んでせ、お
you
前は
sink
ベ
the
ルトの
cutters
結びに
into
刃
the
先を潜り
belt,
込ませ
tying the
る。
belt together.
うん。
You squeeze the rubber handles together. Swift snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet,
うわ
revealing
ー、
the
削
dead
除
man's
痕の
neck
現れた
and
手
the
形が
dark
露出す
red
る。
ligature mark.
The rope rises to a
人
point.
間をロープへ吊り下げると削除痕は輪にならずに途切れる。
Suspension.
ああ、そうだよね。重みがあるからね。その場所は体重のかからない首の後ろだ。うん。赤黒く染まった水に指を走らせる。その水が途切れる箇所まで。
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled
うん、
meat is
そこが腐った
gentlest.
肉の持ち手となり、最も優しく死体を持ち上げられる場所になる。
Hemorrhaging is observed on the
うん
skin.
ああ、
above
黒
and
くなった。
below the
削除
ligature
痕の
mark.
上下の皮膚に出
The mark
血
is
が見
well
られる。
pronounced, consistent with a
Oh.
drop from 1
あ
or
あ、
1.5
1から
meters.
1.5 メートルの高さから落下して吊り下げる。
Chest is intact. Normal contour. Abdomen is protruded.
No, it's gonna happen.
シリ好きだな。
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant...
Genitalia is male.
性器は男性器で異常なし、外傷の痕跡もない。彼が死ぬ間際に楽しんでた形跡は
Ah
ないか
yes, your hunch before. We can have a semen analysis requested from processing. That's what you meant.
うん、科学捜査。
Just write down what we will.
The corpse with his pants down does not have an opinion on the subject.
そうだ
All
ね
he。has is genitals.
朝しようかな、せっ
The
かくだ
dead
から。
man's penis is average sized,
大きさを見たわけじゃ
congested
ねえね
from the downward collection of blood. The testicles
左
are
右アンバラン
uneven
ス
in length, hanging. You should touch it.
触ってみるべきだぜ。触ろうか
Doesn't feel like
何も
anything.
感じない。あなたの指に触れ、冷たい肉の感触に生命感なく何の感想も浮かぶ。
My pig's so fucking ill right now. Oh, your pig's pretty sick, I've got to say.
書き込もう。
Back is symmetrical and intact.
うん。
Upper and lower
被
extremities
害者
are
の背中は
intact.
左右対称で無傷。
They are all combat
Oh,
injuries
okay.
in the right hand, thigh, and hip.
両足の傷が左右対称。ああ、先頭へ風傷は複数ある。
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him. It
へえ。
must have been excruciating, especially
In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count,
はあ。
covering about
傷がすごい
30%.
ね。傭兵の体だ。
Last item, hands.
両手。
his flesh is cut.
Pleased to meet you.
あ、
Where are you
俺
from?
の名前は
What's
ハ
your
リー。
name? I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia.
またジョ
And
ークを
your
言う。
name is Il Corvo.
こちらこそ光栄だ。教えてくれ。あんたは痛みの神殿であり、
Il
優
Corvo
しさを
de
知らぬものだ。
Cappadocia.
あ、2番言いたい。あんたは何世紀を探してもらった
That you have,
確かにそう
Corvo,
だ。
that
コ
you
バ、そう
have.
いう意味じゃ俺たち
We're
は
real
彼氏だ
tight that
あんな
way.
ことした間柄
In
ない
that, we should do this more
こういう
often.
気はもっと必要ない
Be
頻繁にこうして触れ合おうぜ
close like this,
って意味さめっちゃ気さくじゃん
Hands are clean.
両手は綺
No
麗
sign of injury from struggling.
抵抗した後を探したのか
Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly.
そうね
Ooh. That's odd
はい
for the
内部
external.
検査
Central nervous system. I
あ
haven't.
あ特筆することない
Don't even have
ない
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related.
骨
with his eyes almost closed. The lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to
へえ
The hyoid bone is fractured.
それは砕けて
The
る
rest of the
ああ
musculoskeletal system is intact.
こ
Unremarkable.
筋骨か筋骨格系の他の部分は無傷
Respiratory system.
で本当に首だけドゥンって言ったの
Really doing it. The dead man's teeth cut.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental
口腔内に傷、病変なし。当事者インプラントを行っている。
Hemorrhaging present.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn. Hyoid ripped from the foot. No scream. No
中の
sign
闇から
of
悲
relief
鳴も
from
安堵
essence
のた
from
め
the
息も聞こえて
darkness
こない。
inside.
そこは湿っていて命は何もとも異なる病的な淡い空気が与えている。あなた再び吐き気を燃やし、まっすぐ下に口ぶちまきそうになる。やめて。ああ、我慢しな。
You can keep anything
打ちついて覗きましょう。あなたは自分の指から中身を空にしようとする収縮運動をどうにか抑える。必要なのは集中力だけだ。集中したところで口の中には闇しか見えない。いや、闇と肉しか見えない。お前の中には古代の謎があるぜ。後で俺に聞いてみな。なんで内陸帝国軍が代弁してるの？でも出血が見られる。はい、なんもなかった。書き込む。ああ、簡単度不明。いいのか？簡単に素通りしてる。専門家ではないけど。
Neither am I.
なら不明。
That's it. Same for toxicology and
血
serology.
液中の毒物および血栓干渉も同様不明だ。両方とも
Unless you haven't tapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
まだできること
We
あるん
already
じゃ
have
ない
one test as per regulation. We already
Thanks for requesting semen like it's no big deal.
Is he touching it again? What is wrong with these multiples? なんか毒使ったかどうかは別のところから分かりそうだから。
leave it NA. Cardiovascular, gastrointestinal, digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
一応上がり。
What's next on the list?
書いてダメだろ。3、外傷状
Let's see.
況。
We have
わあ、いっぱいあ
bite
る。
marks, contusions on head and chest, and the
網傷。
head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the... And your opinion, officer?
これは致命傷ではないでしょうね。
Agreed. Next injury?
打撲。
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head
頭
injury.
皮。
A stone.
あ、小
The
石。
injury does not have the rim of an... has confessed to causing
草眼鏡って言うんじゃありません。
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the
こ
countless
れは致命
stones.
傷じゃない。
Right.
了
Next.
解。次は、
Dark
副上
red
痕。
abraded ligature mark. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark.
Below the
書いてないんですね。
two customary boxes weight to. What was that about? No chlorine around them, eh? You'd be
致
chlorine.
命傷ですね。
We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much
話
to be
の特
questioned.
定した。
But it's
まあ、
a start.
そうね。
Let's wrap this
スター
up.
ト切ったね。
Pronounce this field autopsy over.
検証の成果ありまくりじゃない？
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Fallbrook
はい。
for processing.
おー、処理班に送る。
Did I miss something?
え、有力な死因特定できない。やっぱあれ？毒？いや、関係なくない？被害者を死体袋に入れよう。死体。無理。
Run your hands over the victim's cold body. His fingernails have turned dark.
赤が
Do
見
you
え
think
る
we...
ぜ。
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. If you want for this task to slowly be...
Not to mention the damage that
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know,
あ
Look at you looking at Beano, man.
あ、
only
あい
for
つ
God's sakes.
うん。
This is one task we cannot sideline. With their...
まだ調べられるのか、死体のこと。18時半か。どうしよっかね。ねえ、なんか死体送っちゃうとね、ちょっとね。ガキ、冷蔵庫のことを教えてくれないか。お前は仲良くなれないな。ダメダメ。
Stay the fuck away. What? Do you think just because you get high off that shit doesn't mean Kuno has to fuck himself with that bimp? Trying to get a 12-year-old hooked on the shit shape?
Alcohol use has been declining in the...
This pleases him.
Put that away.
The lieutenant's
What a fucking pooper. Bitch doesn't have the pump for it. Old bitch, pump's bust. Kuno has the pump for it.
Don't ruin it for Kuno. Kim is never going to be okay with you handed something like that.
もういいよ、キムにはね、こういう男だってバレてるから。夜になるな。そうだと、夜になったらなんか細いイケメンの兄ちゃんにも声をかけたい。いやー、やることが多い。タイタスにも聞いちゃおうかな。
The man ponders his cooking utensils. The man keeps shaking his head. His eyes.
I don't think he understands, officer. We need to find some other way to make ourselves clear.
分かってるよ、キム、分かってる。ドゥン！なんで？なんでキムを指さすねん。
Why am I the cause? Doesn't matter. I don't think he understood us.
はい、伝わってない。
He's from Grad.
With the mention of the word Koiko, he's happy for some reason.
ごめんな、読めないんだ。
Oh, no, no.
Oh.
What do you know of fridge? Fridge more.
ダメ、ダメ。死体冷蔵庫合わない。冷蔵庫小さい。小さい死体かもしれないのに。ダメダメ。私わかる。
This is a man who clearly knows about bodies and fridges, and bodies fit in.
Okay, we have our answer. It won't fit. We need a bigger fridge.
かわいいね。
It's you again. What is it?
おい、テープ聞いてきたよ。
And
曲げてないんだけど。
that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape. Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death.
Sounds like you wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little
funny. Oh, good goddamn psycho whore.
いいように解釈してほしかったね。
right? Guess it's good then.
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this? Long?
Women are crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for it.
何らかの感情を抱いてるだろう。
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head.
女として見すぎない。
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I've noticed the same. Yes, he meant Orani's literature. Women are always reading, right?
The lieutenant adjusts his electronic wristwatch. Psychological and physical training from an unknown government body. I noticed it. You noticed it. They haven't.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump hard fist or anything.
That's all right, though.
Nah.
I just thought, Chief. I thought anyone.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
You wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool. I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. It's meant to.
Come on, Titus. The
分か
stakes
っ
are
てくれ
too
たん
high
です。
here.
君が始めた賭
There
け
will
の
be
代償は
blood
大
on
き
the
すぎるんだ。
streets.
多くの血が流れる
Tribune,
ことになる。
remember. I know you're tired.
される
Why
よ。
don't you just...
You know what? I am tired.
お前らにも傭兵ども
I'm
にも
tired of you.
業界にいるあのガイタ
Then, next time you see her, tell her.
ル。
This is the petulant rage of
私
someone
ついてや
who's
つ。
at
バ
the
ーンた
end.
めの怒りだ。
Lying, scamming. We're done. This is... Yeah. What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in it.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking.
元気に冷えてサム船
The
長。
window might be closing. The more beers that get in them, the less cooperative they will
わーお、収支額ゼロ。
be. Garcia is playing. Those are the other guys. My shit is solid gold. You can trust me.
あんたのは全部ひどいアイデアだったが。
You don't like these arms.
修士学君、
Let's see
仲悪い
why
か
is
な。
gold worth meeting. Something is wrong. It doesn't look like he's succeeded.
なんで
No, we fucking ain't, asshole. No one's fiddling in.
No, no, Glenn. I want to hear this. Who do you think is fucking fiddling me?
Hmm. いや、笑うなよ。ウィンクすな。
The hunter becomes the hunter. A little tip for you, cop. Nick.
I don't
怒られた
understand
わ。
what happened. Why did you
怒ら
say
れ
it?
たよ。
I didn't tell you to.
修士学君ね。何？
Jamais
ああ、これね。
derealization.
顔がいっぱいあるや
Jamais vu. The opposite of
つ。
deja vu.
そうだ。修士学君ね。ちょっとやってみようか。
It's you again. What is it?
はい、おいで、こっちおいで。おいで。1個上げてみたけど、5%。えい。
I don't know
Ah,
what
ダメで
went
しょうね。
wrong the last time. You have so many good ideas here. Make them all see their puppets on a string.
What the hell are you talking about?
失敗してるから結局ダメなんじゃね?
That's a nice way of putting it. But you know, I mean,
that is a nice way of putting it. He stole it from a song by this old guy who also got fucked by a woman. I can't remember his name. I think he's dead now.
あ、死んだ。あー、これはどうなるんですかね。絶望が忍び寄る。お前の弱さを糧に肥大していく。
Whatever noble intention she once had as a police officer, it's eaten them all up.
絶望が悲しみすぎじゃない？いや、キムに当たるな。悲しいね。
He watches you melt down stoically from behind the lenses of his. Nothing you can say would make you. Cop gives up for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by, shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues object.
ここでいいかな。これ？ 22、28分。ああ、ちょっと戻るかな。これ合ってるかな。なるほど。ゲームオーバーなんですね。死体を漁った後かな。回復しようかね。めっちゃあるからな。これ入れてただけかな。冷蔵しろって言ってるからね。
The man ponders his. The man.
I don't think he understands, officer. We need to find. He's from.
With. He's happy for some reason.
Why doesn't? He's from.
With. He's happy for some reason. Oh, no. Listen to me.
Okay. We have our answer.
Okay. 買い物鍵ようかね。28分。
It's you again.
14分程度か。ああ、そう。あげてないよ。
Fucker. You're the worst cops in Rev. Dark.
Sounds like.
What did she have to say then?
Yes.
Fine.
Please try.
This is just.
Women are crazy, irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also.
Nah, I know her. She's just a girl. In over her head. Yeah, you're right about that. She takes wit.
Well, it's as they say.
With an overload.
Yeah, but I mean, she had.
Yeah, they're all cool. Yeah.
He wanted her to see the man.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool. I already took
this. Listen.
Come on, Dad.
You know, next time.
This is.
Yeah. What is?
How do we make it? 100 beers? Now we're talking.
The window might have been closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
やめとこうか。 どうしよっかな。これ周知国ないときついのかな。多分きついんだろうな。で、冷蔵庫は脇。足にも聞いとくか。よし。もう寒いんじゃないそこ。
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Let's see. I wrote down the nickname, Elysium. We have questions that might help solve some gaps.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page, the lieutenant, the last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Inoranie, officer. It's
You are almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Yes.
Did that bring you to...
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranienre. I didn't even understand his accent.
Sex, speed, probably also no love for Mamuta Aranye. Wasn't he a soldier?
No. He left the National Service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag wing. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person.
A flash of rage comes over you. The words already left your mouth.
Had he passed that test, we wouldn't have gotten along. Come to think of it, maybe it was. I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me, too. He was 42.
42? Are you sure?
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no, we even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days.
We were slightly off there. Thank you for clearing it up.
The adversary one.
Blue. Like blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice.
He had a combat wound? In his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That...
Ah, yes. His hair?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to... Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
Quite a lot, yes. Sure, service history. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though. How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for... He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with... And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, what's this, baby?" And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world. Oh yeah. No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant with...
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Iran. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminole Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself. It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic? Why do you ask? Well, it's Rome. He had too many drinks to down and too many bad things to do. Couldn't tap out just yet. It very well could be, yes. What do I mean? I have no idea. I don't even know what you mean. Love did him in? That's not funny, officer. Good for you.
What do you think it will tell us?
I don't know how a semen sample works, officers. How many days after intercourse does it have to be? I don't even know if he had sex with someone else. We didn't go steady. Pinoranye, officer.
Did that
No love for Munta Aranye? The young woman is smiling, still.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee. She looks back. Don't worry. We will protect you from it. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs. Nothing. Just time passed. You are not anything out of the ordinary. Air moves in your windpipe. The strange moment ends. It was brief. Jamais vu. Derealization.
まあいいや。あれ、一回チャレンジしようかな。
Wait, stop. That
部分膨張した音が42歳だというのか。そうでしょ。
How old are you? That's where this is going.
あれはいくつに見える？これは何歳に見えるの？58歳。
Actually, make that 54. Alcoholism had. And I was wrong, but
wait. This requires science to the laboratorium.
出生日ジェネレーター。面白い。なるほど。
The same small, heavy door. No lock.
ああ、肉体装置か。そしてもうすぐ金欠になる。さてどうしたもんかな。でもまだいいよね。別にホテル泊まんなくても体力減るとかぐらいなんじゃないですか。はあ、どうしよう。21時以降だしな。無料で寝られる場所？あそこじゃダメ？あそこでよくない？ すぐ来ちゃう。お姉さんまだ空いてるか。せや
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are
wonderful board games, sir. With proud British.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have... Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilized... Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they...
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art. There's a box that says, we're out. 3rd edition mega setting supplement. Nonsense for anemic being.
わあ、いいな。面白そうじゃん。コカトゥを調べに来た。コカトゥ。
The display rack is brimming with worn paperback. This is entirely, completely.
Oh, man from Hyundai. A very popular blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives. What does it matter? If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend.
金がないって言ってるじゃないですか。あ、あれじゃね。
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the book turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioral problems.
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
我が家の動物ね。チラ
Slowly,
ダメか。
you move your hand toward the tome of cockatoos.
Do we really need to do this? I think not.
ごめんな。金がなくってさ。本当に金がないんだよ。宿がないんだ。
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and
もう気になるよ。来るか？通学駅地。通学駅地かな。好き勝手やってくる。
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
でも開く？
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
やるが、その場で不気味ぐらい静かに立ち尽くしてあなたを見つめる。レバショールへようこそ。もう一回頑張れ。やったー。何を話したがっているんだい？
What is this place?
うん、この場所は一体？ジム？
Yes, but no one's been here. I doubt the electricity still works.
今は電気が来てるとは思えない。懐中電灯があってよかったな。あるよ。奥に進もう。いや、もしもあるとしたら。店が潰れたからだ。うん。まあ、その通りですね。よし。明るい。さあ、小林している。黄金だ。あ、これだ。やっと。バーベル。
A barbell lies at 60 kilograms. There are no collars on the. Why does it feel so familiar?
バーベルにカラーがついてない。へえ。
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
うんうんうんうん。ああ、止めるやつね。
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was...
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber. A memory from another life. When you were young and...
なぜ持ち上げるんだ。でも持ち上げるね。ダメか。はは。痛えよ。
You managed to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no...
バカバーベルが。
Was never my favorite. At the station gym, I prefer running.
これウォールバーって体育館にあったよ。え、こっちは一体。古い窓ガラスと瓦礫で廊下が塞がれている。あ、野生動物の白菜はあなたをじっと見つめている。奇妙な液体にされた大きなデミジョン瓶。雲の背に覆われた空力艇の回転翼。ナイフを連想させる。え、人形あるよ。なんで？裸のトースをマネキンの胴体変わって黄色をしている。金。
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered
名残のスケッチ構想などが所狭しと書かれており、古代の洞窟の化石がのものだ。
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of Welkins. You make out autumnal candle welk, translucent Welkins, with organs shining under their skin. And even who are all those creatures? Fantasy, one of the Welkins, towering among the rest. It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is the Haldor, the Tuorg, the humans, and even headless men. All of them.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures. This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real. Political commentary. That one has a great beard too. Just look at those details.
And for what? The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes, entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way. A pinned postcard reads, "This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days." A note in the bottom left corner. The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still... Outside, a cold wind wraps the building. This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wire framework. The keyboard,
the radio computer.
ラジオコンピューターだ。
Just sitting here with
こんな誰もいないところに放置されたままなのか。
But we are looking for a fridge. And we are
on the other hand, it's not the time not interested in a bat.
Maybe the body has stopped decomposing somehow. I don't know. You're in charge of this expedition, officer.
Is the lieutenant a little scared? Just now, the machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on it's empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left.
This is where the memory should go.
Memory?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
入れなきゃダメだね。
This old fireplace is covered
古い
in
暖
lines
炉が
drawn
青
in
と
blue
赤の
and
マ
red
ーカーで書
marker.
かれた線に
The
まみれ
mesh
ている。
spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly. A diagram for summoning some time
これ何
forgotten
見てる
being.
んですかね。
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123, unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one looks like a surveillance program. Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in state, all of this is gone.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The schedule? I know too when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble.
繋がってくんのかな。
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace? No, that's not it. I think it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it. Make it work on regular computers.
Utter madness, he thinks. As a compliment.
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. One looks like a modified version of the We Were Board game, with hit death thrown in. Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, but I don't think anyone has attempted to create an internet. No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the job. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but it's too late. Okay, let's keep.
ゲームを作るのは大変だよね。虫こりだけど。スリップストリート。スリップストリート。いいよかな。あんまりどっから行くの。いける。あれさっきのか。メモリーだ。よかった。よいしょ。入れて。
Tiles on the cube are still smoldered, like a smooth draw. The filament slides in. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound. Oh no! It was already glowing, and now it's also. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall. Until a voice speaks.
Good evening. Purpose accident en rue de Saint-Guedelaine. This is Eastern Flinian Rapid. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
じゃあ制作スケジュールですか?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
リーダーに差し込んだフィラメントです。
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Good.
You should ask her for it.
Oh.
No.
違います。
Still no. I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress accident without filing a warrant with Lintel.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait.
Now, can you please repeat the received? I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login attempt.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else like Fortress accident? Is the company on whose name? One moment.
Fortress accident.
Fortress accident. SCR produces revolutionary interactive calling. Any other questions? Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
I work as a repeater at the
Indian
repeater station. It's my job. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small, doesn't it get lonely? Sitting there all by herself.
Lonely? Why would it get lonely?
That's why she does it.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can... Good. Please proceed. Fortress accident. Thank you and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Nothing happens. An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes. Folded like a bellows. What an odd thing to do. Still nothing. Those curtains prove...
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things? Thanks. In any case, there's no way we can get in right now. Let's investigate further.
ああ、もしかしてゴミ？君はゴミじゃなかった。溶けかけの雪の中の溶けかけ？もうないの？何もない。ヒントも何もないのか。機械だな。ここから何がわかるんでしょうね。まあ一応開いたから邪魔したね。じゃあルネにあれ開始するかな。見つけていきたいよ。これで遊びな。こっちじゃなかった。
I like playing in the dark.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This
Now, no need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a book kiosk here in Martinez.
The best, huh? This isn't even a pool.
Ah, いいんだ。ありがとう。
Consider it forgiven.
Still.
Anything else I can assist you with, officer?
時間取られたな。 かも。どうしようね。でも寝る場所を警備室でいいんじゃないかな。そう言って冷蔵庫のことを聞いて。
Is this about the question? Mm-hmm. Right behind you. Yeah.
ここに下用連絡手はない。
You're joking.
冗談でしょ。
Yeah, super funny.
あはは。あ、これね。
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir. Anything else I...
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed.
Mm-hmm. Right. You're joking, right? Okay.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Okay.
ごめんね。ごめんね。ライト眩しいよね。ごめんね。
The tear machine. Your bottles clunk into.
37円。でも払いたくない。お金がない。
The already familiar cold touch of plastic. When your fingers run over the dial pad. 00. Calling. Calling. Still call.
Video Reversal, 24-hour video rental.
ビデオレバショール24のレミーです。
This is Lummy. How may I help you?
おー、何の店だっけ？
Video Reversal is a 24-hour
レンタ
video
ルね。
rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy.
これを知ってるか？いいえ。俺はなんでお前電話したの？
Call to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period? Let me fire up the machine. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years, but you still have a copy of Blue Ocean Hell from November 46.
どういう映画だ？
Not a thumbs
ブル
down
ー
that
オーシャ
one.
ンヘル。
It's not an easy watch. After the death of his daughter and subsequent divorce, Siemsk immigrant. No wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could return it to us. We're on the corner of Voyager and Main.
On the corner of Voyager and Main, a large neon sign hangs on the side of a building. Video rip, tiny heels, tiptoeing down. Suddenly, you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore. You don't want to hear about any of it. It was it.
That's enough for you today. Let's conclude this call.
返さなくていいんだ。
The file cabinet stands still. The drawer slides.
そこも開けられる。ここじゃないって思うんだけど。
This is the night watchman's booth.
使ってよくない？ あ、この時間まだいるかな、あいつ。早く帰っちゃうんだもんね。
You're back before the cargo container.
これ収支学研なんだよな。おーい。
like to talk it all. Sure, mister, absolutely. I'm always willing to help out nice fellows such as yourself. Yes, yes, I'm like Mrs. Actually,
Who is this, Miss Buffon?
a real pretty lady with a skin like those duet suit, but I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm... Oh, Lizzie, she's a real nice...
For a fraction of a second.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be... Doctor, my maître said so. And she...
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust...
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful...
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to... I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually have...
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable.
You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door, which you did. So we're all... Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is going to start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is going to be good. By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flat caps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire. I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Elysium, Seminine, Santa Maritza, you name it, they've done it. Raping, everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutality down there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big... But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commander. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That...
By negotiator.
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not... We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us...
An entire neighborhood of killers.
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor. But they're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things...
So these ideally...
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, he probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid...
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man...
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. Last winter, these guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company.
So you believe the scabs were organized?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial... Of course, you're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me. Tribunal, That sounds serious, Harry. We Union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna...
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly. Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it will probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary Union members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself.
Interesting. Who's second in?
They're almost all of them great guys, all leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women.
Separate one from the herd.
Oh, that would definitely be Fat Angus. His feet smell from a city block away, and he's always having noisy stomach troubles. Horrible, revolting guy. You would die, Harry. You would die, and in the process start a bloody and completely unnecessary war between the Debardairs Union and Angus. His ever-growling stomach and his smelly feet are all part of the Union. You have as much right to arrest him as I have to arrest your partner here. Actually, less, because this is my hometown, my territory, and my backyard. Oh, Harry. This is getting real grim, and there's no need for that. We are friends. But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend.
You can now go and tell Titus.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real. I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real. Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else? Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But yes, Harry, it's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found? I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to... Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in the Delta.
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs.
Roller skating, not drugs.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures on the coast, Harry, across the canal.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at us.
They are just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth center. Designed by the best. You bring joy to my... You need to get signatures from... Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in the Delta. Then we can talk about your gun. I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Knowing you're out there keeping things running lets me focus on the big... Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew, stronger, stopped it, strike. I'm just... Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax.
It did not come as a surprise to him. He might actually not be bullshitting.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
He is not.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
Let's hear it, Harry. Of course, Harry, of course. Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard? Don't worry, Harry. Between you and me, I'm not a huge fan of his racing. But anyway, I assure you, I am a very most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day. By all means, Harry. What's on your mind? Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real...
Apricot chewing gum scented one.
剣が近く部屋にやったぜ。近くこれか。知性がないんだよね。まあいいだろう。まあやれることはいっぱいあるからな。21時になったな。寝る場所についてキムと相談できないんですかね。絶対人住んでるよね。弟だから兄がいるのかな。どこで寝泊まりしようかな。研修終わってないもしかして。 死ぬんかな。寝ないと死ぬ。それだけ知りたいの。
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Cop habit. You look at everything. Hard to say. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber.
水素前に発生した未知の出来事によって残されたタイヤと焦げたゴムで書かれたメッセージ。ギューンドーン戻ってじゃあなって言った。
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling rags, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the front. The hole in this fence doesn't look that huge.
倍では
He was exaggerating. People blame cops for everything that goes wrong in the world. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is
somehow that makes you feel scared.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material Eternite.
この小屋もね。近くか。えい。行ってみよう。
An inconspicuous pile of the roof because it reveals no secrets at this time.
もう一回行けませんか
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite.
エタナイトを並べた板の裏に秘密のドアが隠されている。
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
簡単な。ここを寝たまいに使えませんか
What is this then?
なんかいろいろある。金余計なんか潰すぞ。あ、ファルのスローガン。
Yes?
ごめん、なんでもないです。君はキム。何これ。あ、2階。あ、まさかのこれだけど、崩れそう。なんか離れてる。お、写真。金。 所を探してたんですけど、淡い黄色い粉。
Be still, my beating heart. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective, but that there was an interesting find. An alternative path into the harbor that the kid uses. Well done.
いや、寝る場所を探してるんだけどね。なんか雪解けの音がするよ。何が？どうしようかな。
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately.
いやー、どうしようかな。あれ？今度何かするんだっけ？あー、検視か。近く開けた。やろう。でもしたところでだよ。
The man is decomposed. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
低いね。
You really ought to wait until the...
これエンディング分岐するんかな。やっぱゲームオーバーなのかな。私がここでも宿に泊まれずに投資っていう可能性もありますからね。どうしよう。
An old monument stands in the middle of... The more you ask yourself...
ダメだね。なんか車とかで寝泊まりとかしてもいいかな。外より良くない？
This found A to Z. The smell of cigarettes. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating, voila, a stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind.
Bonne prise.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are there. Hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881. To Kuro, through the middle-income neighborhoods there. This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex... No storm will ever drown. Wind rips through the empty hallways, the rattle of motor carriages. The final map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of motorway 881. A few routes have been marked.
It means that the smugglers are secretly
売には
using
高
the
速道路を使
motorway
っ
to
て秘密
transport
裏
the
に
goods and
商品
materials.
運んでるってことだ。
They've infiltrated East
イーストモータートラクトに潜入している可能性が高い。
The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all. Hard to say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. The Besmerti is a Reva-Sholi crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the fort, with cool names like La Puta Madre and Aura Masta. It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. His operation has spread his bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation.
Especially bad news for cops who may have some...
Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have...
The stack of maps looks just like before.
ああ、調べてよかった。今夜ね、寝る場所がないんですよ。寝ましたね。
heaven.
ないね。まああるけどね。あるけどね。はいはい。いやー、どうしようかな。21になったから、あんちゃんのとこにも行った。あんちゃん。
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by?
怒られる。あんちゃん。待って。
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away. Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you.
なんだ。嘘つけ。今さっきだろう。ほぼ寝てたでしょずっと。だいぶ話が進んだよ。いや進んだか。あ、死体を下ろして検視作業終わったよ。すごいだろう。
すごすぎる。
すごいだろう。あ、で今から21時過ぎたからあんちゃんに話聞こうと思って、移動中です。
開始して何が分かったの？
でも大して分かってなくて、とりあえず男が抵抗した跡がなかった。多分なんかしらどうやったんだろうね。結局7人のさ組合員の連中、タイタス一味が殺したのは確かで、もう本人たちは認めてて、でなんかそれのまあ結局はね、多分いいように使われたんだと思うんだけど、クレアに、使い捨てみたいな感じなのかな、わかんないけどでなんかそのタイタスたちがなんかごもっともらしい理由としては、なんかクソ傭兵がなんか女をレイプしたんだみたいな あいつは死んでいい人間なんだって言ってて、でそのレイプされた女って言ってたのが、ハリーが目覚めて最初に会った金髪の女、タバコ吸ってた、そうあの人だよみたいなこと言って、あそうだったんだみたいな感じで話聞きに行ったんだけど、なんかいやレイプされたのはそれは嘘よみたいな、あいつらのそういうシナリオに沿う気はないわ私はみたいな、確かにあの人と寝たけどそれは普通に楽しかったからよみたいな、私たちはそれなりにいい関係を築いてたわって言って、でなぜかその名前なんてクレーシュかな、クレーシュっていうその女性はなんか28歳の子なんだけど、すごい自暴自棄に陥ってて、めちゃくちゃもうハーブもやってるし酒も覚えてるしみたいな、でなんかもう4ヶ月ぐらいこの町に滞在してるのかな。でまあその中で出会った傭兵となんかまあ気があって、まあ、楽しくハーブやってお酒飲んでエッチしてキャッキャってしてたんだけど、まあなんか殺されちゃって、いやなんか悲しいわみたいな、この部屋からはあの死体が常に見えるからみたいな感じでしょんぼりしてて、もうとりあえずなんか一筋縄ではいかない女性なんだなってのは分かるんだけど、結局彼女のなんか正体はね不明でも明らかになんか訓練されたような人なんじゃないかみたいな見解がある謎の女性ですね。
何歳じゃないのかな。
分かんないんだよねそこら辺が。あ、お兄さん。
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood.
金曜日は気分だ。今夜彼は機嫌がいいと見える。
His shirt is still unbuttoned.
石の下にあった鍵を見つけたよ。
Beautiful.
ご立派。
So tell me, are you here to make things
物事を
right?
正しい状態にするためにまたここに来たの？そうしようと努力してるよ。ご立派。
ご立派。
近くの街灯が青年の顎に影を投げかけ、細長い頬骨を浮き彫りにしている。
I have some good news for you.
いい知らせがあるよ。僕のサンデーフレンドが今晩訪ねてきてるんだ。彼にあんたのことを話した挨拶がしたいって。入って、もう中で待ってるから。今日は金曜日か？金曜日の気分。確かに週末っぽい気分だね。天気も穏やかでいい感じ。それと話を聞こう。
That's nice, but
嬉しいけど僕からあんたに話せることは何もない。あんたが話すべき相手は僕の友達の方だ。僕じゃない。青年はフィルターのないタバコもう一口吸い、周辺を見回す。辺りは暗くなり始めて、売り近所をまずは片付けて私と止まった。え？はい彼、あ、猫だ。猫だ。僕はもう行かなくちゃならないから。置いてけぼりに、あの男まさかあなた様を置いてけぼりに。悲しいですな。悲しいですぞ。だがやっと再会できたところだぞ。見てよあれ。美しい夜だ。こんな夜に家閉じ込むなんてごめんだね。また話してくれよ。今夜も。またね。おーい。
Different, of course.
あいつはなぜいつもシャツのボタンを止めていないんだ。キムは目を細くし笑いをこらえている。こらえようとしている。
His shirt.
シャツね。
His shirt? No, I don't know why his shirt is always.
すげえ笑ってんじゃん。
Come on, detective. Let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. ドラゴンのシルクグローブ？それは一体生かす演劇、電気科学、あ、いいことしかない。わあ、すごい格好だ。なんだこの格好。わーい、コモドールレッドだ。よし。
おお、男性向けの高価な香水の匂いが漂っている。すごい社会人っぽい。あ、でもサマラの傘。かっこいい。やるな。ハリーがすごい歌舞伎者になってしまったよ。かぶいてる。めっちゃかぶいとる。
誰だよこんなの使ったやつ。
このイケメンの男の部屋なんだけど、両方ともここで見つかったんだけど。何？演劇する人かい？あ、サンデーフレンドだ。あ、帽子を手に入れたようだな。あ、くれるの？いいんですか？ありがとう。上の立場の人間。シャルル・ヴィルリン。あ、連合政府に使える役人？政府のものかい？あら、例の通常芸術って話を。
First ask an innocuous personal question to get the yes, make it clear. Yeah, let's fuck with him. Who does he think he is? Assisting you.
あれなんでサンデーフレンドと話してるんだ？さっきの
イケメンの兄ちゃん。イケメンの兄ちゃんはなんか僕は今夜は無理じゃよみたいな。なんでや？君が話をするのは僕のサンデーフレンドだって。いやなんか夜の波が美しいから家にこもってなんかなんないよって言って去ってった。この美しいシルコのローブはどこで手に入れたんだ？そうなんだ。すごい文化的だよ。これ以上語ることは特にない。なんとブザー。
You were supposed to. The lieutenant takes out. It's not up to you to proceed.
リンチェの現場実際に起きそうなの？ああ、残念ながらね。よかった、最初からそういった話してくれ。
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange.
何か奇妙な感じだったよ。
I was on the balcony when it happened. Getting some fresh air.
下にいるのも抱えていた。その後周辺のものが明かりが消えていった。一つまた一つ。こうやって理解したんだ。これは見てはいけないものだ。
Sounds like the victim wasn't conscious or
被害者は意識を失っていた。
Interesting.
どんな様子だった？かなりの人数だった。
But they were very loud and very. Let's just say that the laboring classes. I couldn't tell you exactly.
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
That's a giant you're describing. No, they're all quite human. Come out. Why? No.
I think we can drop the trauma angle. That was my bad.
辛かったんだよ。
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe.
Were you able to see anything?
Officer, the yard was
いや、真っ赤だったんだ。その声が聞こえたよ。連中はあのアーレの男を殺すと脅していた。
They were threatening to kill them.
全員男だったと思う。はっきりと見えたわけではない。
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
女性の運転手が一人いたはずだけど。
But I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark. Those funny, officer, that kind. I believe they were mostly white. Though I believe well, that's the strangest.
ここが一番妙なんだよ、ケイさん。何も起こらなかった。公開出品したらあまりに静かだったんだ。
It was oddly quiet for a moment. Eventually, their shouts died down.
彼は怒鳴り声を次第にそれっきりになった。銃声もなかったし、祝いの叫びのトゲも一切聞こえなかった。
No anything.
なぜ通報しなかった？
That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to.
About what time was all this happening?
All I can say is that.
そういう時間だったとしか。
No, I didn't see them.
それ見たないよ、風になってから。
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance.
あまり分かんなかった。
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight. It is it's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Which is essential for maintaining...
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%. But not too far below. No. Too below it. The coalition believes in the important. A sound monetary policy is... But I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information... It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies. As is the coalition.
There are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
But of course. Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in a normal state?
Me? I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to make
a very moralist answer.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else. Rivachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well, relatively speaking.
マルティネーズはこの町だと思ってるけど。
レバショールは
地域？どっちか合わせた。でもなんか同じ、私たちの感覚では同じものを指してるかも。ここら辺。レ
バショール市民軍だよね。
そうだね。
僕ら。
レバショールが町の名前かな。マルティネーズが地域かな。
なのかな。
忘れた。そこら辺がね、そう。どれがどれか分かんなくなってる。
Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer? Sounds like you're a moralist indeed, my friend. Welcome.
本当？ありがとう。
Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the
なんかすげえ急にピッカーしたな。22時になったから。人理主義の本質は歩み寄りと実現可能な目標を達成することである。実証的で現実的かつ冷静、行動する者たちのためのイデオロギーだ。A さんは行動を起こせる人間かな。私を見た例は君はこちら側のようだが。まあ、それなりにでもやっぱ思いっきり行かなきゃいけない時もあるよね。ああ、そうだね。政治の話やめろ。私もね、政治の話はね、よくわからないんだ。君何してるの？改装してるの
？It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories. This, of course, you could say I'm undoing some of the material damage. As I said before, I'm a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé, working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter. What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the human development. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged culture. Rivachol, because a great percentage of Rivachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clé's.
Whatever you wish, officer. My friend is a good young man.
あの子は立派な若者だよ。家族と共にケドラがこちらに移住してきたんだが、暮らしは決して楽なものではない。それでも彼は教育の重要性を理解している。いつかは手で見事に未来を切り開いているよ。大事なのはそれだけだ。ケドラとは、加盟国候補だけど、入試国については賛否両論ある。
They enter negotiations in 21, and it's been pending. EPIS is a very special program developed by the Morale Ground to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see. It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of another success. And why? It stands for progress and stability, like the Morale as a whole. It's been such a wild, extraordinary success so far. A supranational political alliance. You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent. It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS. Sure. No, candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? But we were talking about my friend here. Not how did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Isola. Au contraire. It's how millions of people But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts. He's a truly free spirit. She likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design. I'm just enjoying the view. Listen.
The baby is crying.
No, listen. The Insulindian. This place used to be a luxury accommodation, but the million real view stays. You can't take that. My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee. I'm calling, officer. A moment. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again. It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well. Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Was there anything else?
電池が少ない。でも聞くことないよ。
I'm glad.
じゃあ、こっちにまだある。初期。この灰皿。講座にいてアングラパーティーのビラ。結局大した情報なかったな。とりあえず傭兵はね、気絶した状態で運ばれて、吊るされて、それが致命傷で死んだって感じのことしか。待って。なんかある。カーテンが動く、ほんのかすかに。誰かはその向こう側から見てる。見てる。真っ黒かと思った。どうしようかな。結構さ、なんかクレアと癒着しちゃってさ、普通になんかいろいろなんか依頼というか、なんか私たちは協力しようじゃないかみたいなこと言われて、で正直死体を下ろす時も巨人いるじゃん。あいつにクレアの方からお願いしてもらって死体を下ろしてもらっちゃったし、なんか他にもなんかちょっとお使い頼まれたのね。あそこの鍵開けてきてとか、なんかちょっと署名集めてきてみたいな、そんなことやった間になんかこれは僕からのほんの気持ちさって言って 25リアルの小切ってもらったんだけど、もうそれももう換金しちゃったしもうダメだったもう日銭を稼がねばやっていけないと思って、
もうズブズブよ
そうズブズブなんだけど、なんかそのおかげでスト破り、まあ、要は傭兵だよね、ワイルドパインズが雇ったクレネルっていう傭兵の方からお前は労働組合の方についたんだなギッみたいな感じで目つけられちゃったし、なんかもう面白かったなって誰とも対立したくなかったんだけど、結構ねクレア側に来ちゃう、労働組合側に来ちゃったなーってでもおかげでほら44リアルだよ、今日の宿代払える。ね、泊まりに行くか。ああ。人いるのかな。ああ、ずっといる。
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
ユーラーとクレアと話をしたんだよな。
Finally, time to choose sides.
Mm. 君とはね、交渉したいんだよね。
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off in.
そうなんだよね。そう。味方につくということはないんですよ。お金をもらってるんだよ。
I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt. How could I stop you?
話したいことがあるというのは私にそれを止める術はない。お互い主戦の人間だ。他人の意見を聞いてみたいものではなくて。そうだね。単純に世間話というの。
Tell her she'll like you.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
Hmm. 関係あんのかな。ブレッシュの話してたのに。ああ、ブレッシュの話。
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
Hmm. そうだね。
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more. Why, if I may ask? Why make them more drunk? Aren't they corked enough already?
Yes, Detective. What were you hoping to accomplish with this strange thing?
Very curious. A very curious thing to do.
Truly. But that's how he operates. He just does things, man. And then talks about them.
A strange equanimity has overtaken the lieutenant.
What else? A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that. Oh my.
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
My. What I'm hearing is you inspected a premises because you suspected, and in the process you turned up some information relevant to your investigation.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all. Neither was it illegal, and it was not fun.
This seems serious.
I advise you to be very selective. with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Yes, that's the talk about town. The Hardy Boys, they're called. Find the name rather amusing, honestly. Brinkmanship or saber rattling? Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress? Or he wants you and me to believe he wants to go to war.
There's always that risk. But if he means it.
I'll think it over, Detective.
This gave her pause. She's pensive, suddenly. Hard to say about what.
What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider. Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. Yes.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want...
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Marseille. He was an older man with possibly a broad chest. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed.
She's sentimental, all right. You don't know enough about her to find out why exactly. She will keep her secrets from you.
Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village, full of ghosts and ancient memories. Of course, Detective. Should something come up until then, is there anything I can help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
She won't believe her.
I am the vilest of the vile. A traitor. A devourer of nature. I am an ultra.
It's sharp.
An ultra-liberal. It's a type of liberal. From the revolution. It's, not the moderate kind. No. Not like me. I am the nether creature of the Forbidden Swamp who pushed the king Are you liberated enough to offer up your home on a plate for financial colonists? No.
In her green eyes, you see a mixture of truth and self-satire. They can't forgive her. But only because you like pearlescent teeth and those light green eyes.
A fitting punishment, to be forgotten, if not forgiven. Save a prayer for us in our chateaus on when the dust settled. The liberals were the only ones left to clean up the mess. By virtue of their survival, they were handed enormous power to shape the future. This, with due respect to our overlords, the eternal caretaker government that keeps
An appropriate warning to those who cross the line and pull while agenda.
I would not have relinquished sovereignty to the Coalition. Not here in Martinaise. Then for my daughters, we had an obligation to defend our sovereignty. We should...
Dark orange flames reflect in her green eyes. An oil fire on the ocean.
Yes. Whatever else I am, I'm also a mother and a wife. Now, shall we return to reality?
Strange. The doubt is fully formed in your head. The alien feeling persists. Yet
Glad to have been. I fear I've told you all I know. It's an Oranese map of the waterways, or some version of it. The sailor's soul would use it to fly.
where is he now?
I would say he's near the... quite a few.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, Revachol. Those are the two
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor. And these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning. Is there anything else I can help you with?
今日はこれぐらいにしとこうかな。かな。今投げちゃった。休憩。